Are we going to talk about the fact that Mox and Takeshita are having an eliminator match and not a title match yet, or we'll move on to that later?
We talked about it a bit last week, but since you weren't here, I'll give you the floor for it. I just
Please do. Thank you.
just I do want to. I agree with you generally with the Blue Thunder Bomb winning. I think just in this specific instance, I didn't mind finishing with the forearm. But
I got
as
you.
you wanted to, let's move on to the fact that this is an eliminator match. The floor is yours.
So yeah, why is this an eliminator match? I feel like Mox could have just come out here and been like, "Hey, big dumb idiot guy." I was trying to think of something, but I felt like it would have crossed the line, so I didn't. But it's just like I'm gonna take you on a double or nothing, and I'll put the title on the line because I'm gonna whoop your ass and make you bleed, and everyone would have been happy. You know what I mean? Forget the numbers, the stats, the rankings. I think sometimes you could throw the rankings out the window. And of course, Don's going to be like, oh, sure, he'll take the title match. Why is this an eliminator match? I feel like it makes you care less about the match. The only reason I can think about it being an eliminator match is if they're planning on having Takeshita win. So I don't know what's going on here. If you have some insight, I'd love to hear it.
So what we discussed last week, and this is all speculation, but I do think there is a much better chance now that Takeshita does win.
Oh, for
I
sure.
didn't, yeah, and at the minimum, it opens up the opportunity. Whereas if there's a title match, I think he clearly would have lost. Uh, it's weird. It's almost funny. Like it almost should have been the Hobbs match should have been an eliminator match, and this should have been a title match. But what I think this does open up the possibility to is uh, Moxley has defenses in New Japan coming up. I think one of them is evil. I think there might be one more, but I know one of them is evil. And should Takeshita win, he would have a title shot banked, and then perhaps Moxley loses the title to Evil, and then you could do Evil versus Takeshita at Forbidden Door. That is something that the internet, I saw somebody on Reddit say that. I didn't think it was a terrible idea. You give Takeshita a very big win over the IWGP champion, as long as New Japan's cool with that. That's the thing. New Japan does have to be cool with that.